Hi, I'm Laynie Bryant for STL TV. I'm here in the studio with Bob Hardcastle, better known simply as Hardy. You may know him as the host of Money Talk on KTRS or as a financial author, but today he's here to talk about his brand new book, College Baseball and Other Shenanigans. Bob, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Laynie. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. So as I mentioned, a lot of people might know you from Money Talk on KTRS. You have a long history as being a financial advisor and a financial author.
We've been doing the Money Talk program for 26 years now.
Wow.
And I first started in the investment field a little over 51 years, so I know a little bit about money.
A little bit. And I guess would it be safe to say that you know a little bit about baseball too?
Played baseball for a long time here in St. Louis. In 1956, Beaumont won the state championship. That was a great team to play on. And then we went and won the American Legion National Championship in 56. I was the shortstop. And then I was able to get a baseball scholarship and go to SIU Carbondale, where this book is talking about in 1959. And then I was lucky enough to sign with the Baltimore Orioles, tore up my arm, came back, coached, and then went into the investment field.
Wow, that is quite a story. I'm guessing 1959 must have had a lot of excitement if it was enough to fill up your whole book, which is College Baseball and Other Shenanigans.
And that's just spring during the baseball season, because I started college in spring. You could have, back in those days in St. Louis, you could graduate in January.
Oh.
And I graduated in January, went down, stayed with the coach in February and March, and then started the baseball season in April.
So in just a matter of 3 months, then, everything takes place in this book?
Actually, March, April, and May, everything. Getting the scholarship, thinking about going to school, worried about what did I do, can I really make it on my own, making the team, going on the southern trip, and then all the shenanigans that went on my first quarter at school with either the fellas, the ladies, the parties. We had a great time. It's a fun book.
It sounds like it. Well, because you have a group of friends called the Animals, is that right?
Yeah, the Animals were, we were really fortunate. We ate at a place called Woody Hall on campus. And that's where all the girls lived. So only the athletes were able to eat at Woody Hall. Well, that was pretty good because the girls were always on a diet. So when it came to desserts, we got all the desserts. So that was fun. And we lived in a place called Dowdale Halls. And we called that the Blackboard Jungle because it was just old Army barracks. And if the guys lost a game in football or something like that, they'd just come in and put their fists through the wall, and not too happy, but a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, it sounds like. Yeah, I had a chuckle reading through some of the nicknames that you have for some of your friends, too, like Itch and a couple different ones. This kind of sounds like a good time with a bunch of great group of guys.
Oh, yeah. It was just really terrific. And, you know, when you're traveling in college and you're not going first class, you're going maybe 6 guys in a car and 3 or 4 cars to the team, it's really fun. It's just really fun.
So I was curious, because I know that there's a spot where a bunch of musicians are playing when the Saints go marching in on instruments. Can you share what the instruments were?
Well, what we do is we didn't have any instruments, but I had played the sax and clarinet. So I told the guys, you know, when we're traveling, let's sing some songs, play some instruments. So we're riding down the highway. We're going about 70 miles an hour, and we're playing and playing, and we're the 3rd car. And Itch is the driver, and he's driving, and we're singing, and I'm acting like I'm playing a clarinet, and Itch is acting like he's playing the drums, and the other fella's a trombone. And all of a sudden, we become the 2nd car. And then all of a sudden, we're the 1st car, and we're going like this, just having a great time. And all of a sudden, we look over, and the coach is looking at us like, what are you guys doing? And slowly, we became the 3rd car again.
Did you slowly drop down the music too as you backed off?
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's a great story. Another one that I wanted to ask you about, if you don't mind, that you played baseball with a serial killer or with a killer?
Well, what we do back in those days, I don't even know if you can do it now, but down in Carbondale, Southern Illinois University, every year we would play at Menard Prison.
Oh, okay.
So we would play the prison team. And it was a lot of fun because they'd clear all the fellas out of the infield, around the walls. They'd have stands, and we'd play their team. And they had a really big guy on first base, and he came up and hit a triple. And when I came up, I hit a single, and when I got the on first base, he said, hey, you were good hit. And I said, hey, you had a good hit. Next time he comes up and hits a double, I hit a single. Same thing, back and forth. So when we went in the next time, the warden who was staying with our team, making sure we didn't get off the bench, except to go on the field, I said, hey, you know, the big first baseman, real nice guy. What's he in for? He said, oh, he strangled his wife. I said, oh, okay. I didn't talk to him the next time.
I don't think I blame you. Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing those stories. There's a lot of great stories in here. And how can people find out? How can they get a hold of a copy of the book, or
Sure.
if they want an autographed copy? How
Yeah,
can they do that?
if they want the book, they can go to Amazon.com
Okay.
to get the book. And if they want an autographed copy, they can just call my office, Delta Investment Services, and I'll autograph and send it to them.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I've loved hearing the stories. It's a great book, and I hope that all of our viewers will have a chance to go out and check it out also. The name of the book is College Baseball and Other Shenanigans. I hope you get a chance to check it out. That does it for us, but keep it right here on STL TV and experience St. Louis.